For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 20 of the Career Mode RTG here on FIFA 17. Again, apologies for no facecam. It's still swelteringly hot here in the UK, especially in my office, as the sun shines through the window the majority of the day. So it's close to 30 degrees in here, and there is no chance that I'm going to be sitting underneath two giant studio lights, adding to the already stupidly hot room that I'm sat in right now. Currently sat here topless and still sweating like a mother. So, unfortunately no face cam for this video, but hopefully, again, as was the case yesterday, hopefully tomorrow, it's a little bit cooler and I can bring the face cam back. We have Arsenal to start us off today, and then Valencia in the Champions League. First leg of the round of 16, of course. So, not sure what to prioritise. We've won the Champions League already, and I would like to win the FA Cup this year, but I also don't want to unnecessarily go out of the Champions League because it would be quite nice to retain that. So I think considering we have a second leg and a decent gap to that second leg currently, I'm going to play my first team against Arsenal, a weaker team against Valencia in the first leg, so that I can play my first team against them in the second leg, and hopefully we can get a decent enough result in the first leg to leave us in a position where we can still qualify in the second. Make sense? It did in my head. I don't know whether I explained it well enough, but drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. Unfortunately, Lino Navarrete is currently out injured for another week or so, 13 days, another couple of weeks. So he's going to be out of action today, which means Raheem Sterling is going to come in at cam. So we're going from a 94 rated to an 89 rated player in that cam role, which still should be good enough to do the business here against Arsenal. We are away from home, and they are a side that I've struggled against in the past, but I'm fairly confident heading into this that we can get the victory. So yeah, drop the video a like, subscribe if you haven't, and let's head down to London. The Arsenal side isn't that strong. It's still good, but it's not that strong. But I seem to remember, I mean, I might be wrong, but I have a distinct memory or a distinct feeling of deja vu, whereas the last time we played Arsenal, I didn't think their side was that strong, and they ended up beating me. Jack Wilshere sat there on the bench, as you can see. They've got Andrea Belotti up top, and we know from the Napoli series how good he can be, so we'll still have to be at our best to see off this Arsenal side, but we are definitely better on paper. Can we be better on grass? Greco in there to Alaba. Bit of space. I'll give it a... Oh, I probably shouldn't have given that a shot. Never mind. First chance comes and goes. It was a good opportunity. I didn't really think I could get the ball to Alvaro Morata through the middle, so I decided to go for the shot and instantly regretted it. Here's Darun. Oh, wow. What a hit. I was just about to say Darun into Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, but before I could even get his name out, admittedly it is a long name, but before I could even say it, he rifled that on target. And I'm going to play this long and just hope that Sterling can take this in his stride when he gets there, and he had to wait for the ball to drop to him, but he has got the legs to get away from El Neni and slots it home. A killer counter-attack, Raheem Sterling finishing the move off. From Arsenal's own corner, we score 30 seconds later at the other end of the pitch. Raheem Sterling just uncatchable in that situation. Nothing El Neni could do, really. And a tidy little finish underneath the keeper. We lead at the Emirates by 1-0. Free kick for Arsenal in a promising position. They could shoot. It is a bit of a way out. Looks like Smolovi's going to go for the shot, and that's comfortable for the keeper. Probably would have been better off trying to loft that into the box to try and find a teammate, although I'll be completely honest, I would have shot in that situation as well, so I can't be too critical of him, but I'm glad he did decide to shoot from that situation because it was a poor effort and it meant that our 1-0 lead stayed safe. Good footwork from Alaba there to get that down the line to Greco. I'm actually going to go back to Alaba here if I can. Bellerin is there. Alaba inside to Renato. Renato across to Morata. Where do we go? Where do we go? Nowhere, apparently. El Neni takes it off me. Alright, just over 10 minutes to go. Well, that's a great ball. Thankfully, Toral isn't quick enough at all to get on the end of that. Just over 10 minutes to go, and it's still 1-0 here before half-time. Wilshere on at half-time for Arsenal for John Toral. A little bit more quality in their central midfield now that he's on the pitch. Will that help change their build-up? We'll have to wait and see. Morata with a throw back to Neymar. Into Renato. Greco's making the move. Can we find him with the ball? Yes, we can. What a whip from Renato Sanchez. Great turn inside. Raheem Sterling from the edge of the box. Oh, not sure how close or far away that was. I think the camera angle may have done me over there. Might have been a little bit further away than initially thought. Have a look. No, actually quite close to that top corner. Only just going over the top of the bar. Decent effort from Raheem Sterling there, looking for his and our second. Martin Darun has gone off now and Aaron Ramsey has come on. So much more quality in their midfield now that Wilshere and Ramsey are on the pitch. But they've only got half an hour left, Arsenal, to save their FA Cup season. Wilshere turns. Oh, I think that he nutmegged Jonathan Tah there. Smolov in the box. Great tackle by Jose Maria Jimenez. Wasn't sure whether to stand off him there or just to go for it. And in the end, timed the pass, or timed the tackle, sorry, just well enough. Greco runs straight into Hector Bellerin. I couldn't get my feet sorted in time there, unfortunately. Bellerin back to Ramsey. Involved for the first time. Wilshere and Ramsey link up. This is good football from Arsenal. They've definitely been better since those two have been on the field. And I actually am getting slightly worse as time goes on. My passing becoming more and more inaccurate. But we have our 1-0 lead. So we need to go out of our way to try and get a second goal. I will look for Morata here, though. We've got Emre Can there in support, but Gabriel defends that very well indeed. Arsenal haven't been bad here. They just haven't been good either. Still 1-0 Cambridge with just over 20 minutes to go. Oh, nice little back heel. Ramsey got options. Finds Wilshere, Jonathan Tah with a very, very important interception because Belotti would have been clean through had they been able to get the pass off. Morata will go for the 1-2 here, but Sterling can't sort his feet out quickly enough. I can't find a teammate there with the next ball, but Sterling will get the ball through there to Neymar. Good turn from him. I've got Omo Toprak with me. McGeady spin to get past him, and oh, outside the foot shot. I wanted him to take it with his left, actually. Szczesny decides to punch the secondary effort. Win that header, Greco? He did, but I didn't really have anyone to head it to, unfortunately. Just over 15 minutes to go now, and the scoreline still as it was. Here's Wilshere looking over the top. Alaba's underneath it, though, and we'll work this away. Arsenal have Tottenham next in their next game. That might be half the reason why their side that they're playing in today's game isn't as strong, because they're resting people for that game, clearly prioritising the league over the cup. Get that out to it. Was meant for Greco, and it will reach him. Greco, good save by Szczesny. The temptation to hit that first time was far too great. Probably would have been better off taking a touch and then looking to find the spot. But, I mean, if that fly stops when you volley it first time, then it's one of the goals of the season, isn't it? So, unfortunately, it didn't go in. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain on the counter here, but he's running out of stamina, and Alaba isn't exactly a slouch, so he's not going to race away from him. We've got Valencia next, as we mentioned, on the 24th of February. Arsenal clearly not in the Champions League anymore, because their next game was Tottenham in the league on the 2nd of March. So, win that header. He didn't. Chamberlain knocks that down to Smolov, who's turned inside into Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Interception from Tah, but that's a shot from Aaron Ramsey that was rather wild. Poor from Arsenal. Again, great build-up play, but no finish on the end of it. 1-0 Cambridge with 4 minutes to go. Free kick for Arsenal. Smolov shot from a similar position in the first half, and he's not going to shoot this time. Ramsey, however, is, and will instantly regret doing so. They haven't got someone like Lino Navarrete in their starting lineup that can just ping a free kick in from anywhere and stand a good chance of scoring. That ball wasn't meant to go to Emre Can. It was meant for Morata, but we could still find Alvaro here. Emre Can into the middle. Oh, Morata swings and misses. Into stoppage time we go here at the end of the game. Andrea Belotti looking to catch me on the counter here for Arsenal. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain running out of stamina, but he's gotten around the outside of Jonathan Tah. I'll look to outmuscle him, and Jonathan Tah's done brilliantly there. Definitely worth his spot in the first team now. We'll ping that across the other side. And there goes the final whistle. I was going to say to waste some time, but we don't need to waste anymore because there's the full-time whistle, and we are through to the next round of the Emirates FA Cup at the Emirates Stadium. Sorry, Arsenal, you weren't quite good enough. Rochdale hold Liverpool to a 2-2 draw and force a replay. Great result for the League One side. That's top work. Let's have a look. Man United win 3-1 against Middlesbrough. Rotherham beat Hull. That's interesting. West Ham beat Tottenham. Southampton beat Norwich, Stoke beat Derby, Bristol City beat MK Dons, and as you've seen, the other two results, ours and the Liverpool-Rochdale one. So we won't get the next draw yet, because that Rochdale game will need to be played, or Rochdale replay will need to be played first. But what we can concentrate on now is this game against Valencia, and hopefully, even with a rotation side, get ourselves a fairly decent first leg result. Because of the injury to Lino Navarrete and the fact that Raheem Sterling is now up into the first team for the time being, it means that Tyler Brown is getting a start here at cam. And because, of course, Mbappe is currently injured, Jerome Russi on the left back is playing at left mid, which means Rivera has had to go from left wing to right wing. So it's a botched team here, but should still be strong enough to do something against Valencia. We are away from home as well, so any sort of goal would do us a big favour with regards to the overall situation of the tie. Tyler Brown starting in a manner that I hope he continues by getting the ball off them. Gelson Martin starting out wide for them as well. It's actually a couple of interesting players in Valencia's starting lineup, including Gelson Martin, who obviously is going to be rapid, so we're going to have to be careful watching him down the wing. But I don't know what to expect from this Valencia game. I've got Luciano Vietto starting up top, who actually has come to me after yesterday's episode where we saw that he was saying that he was unhappy with the amount of games he's playing. He actually came back to me and said, for some reason, even though I hadn't played him since we saw that message, he came to me saying, "Oh, I'm actually really happy with the way that you've been playing me more now, boss. I'm happy to stay." So apparently Luciano Vietto's morale has improved. He is starting here against Valencia. And I do have Jamie McLaren on the bench to bring off should we need him at any point. So I don't know what to expect from this game. We were good against Arsenal, but obviously it was a completely different 11 that played at the Emirates, and we're away from home again. Harry Darling and Elliot Bennett at the back with the youngster in between the sticks. Paco Alcacer just stumbles his way through there. Terrible touch from Paredes, and Harry Darling with the header to get it away, but we can't seem to clear our lines properly yet. Tyler Brown brings that down, but somehow ends it up back at Jose Galla's feet. Madran tackled. Counter-attack maybe. Tyler Brown to Vietto. I see the ball over there to Rivera that's on, and he's raced onto it, and actually he's doing very well here. We'll look to turn inside. Abdenor. Ooh, and it's not far away at all from finding that bottom corner. Decent attempt from the youngster. Lovely turn inside, looking to bend it in that bottom corner. Keeper seemed comfortable enough that it was going wide, and clearly he got his angle spot on. To Vietto. So back to Dyer, and across to Roussillon. Go on then. I couldn't decide whether to go to Brown or Rico Henry. In the end we went to Brown. Oh, runners all around me, one of which is Dyer and Eric Dyer. Oh, well blocked by Tony Jansch. A signing here at Valencia at some point in this series, Tony Jansch. Decent defender. Up goes, well, Gelson Martins actually to win that header. Rivera will try again. Find someone on the end of this. Up goes Abdenor. Okay, knock that back first time into Roussillon. Ooh, was on target. Not the cleanest of strikes, but would have caused the keeper some problems had it reached the target. And he didn't even bother to jump with that. That's going to go all the way. Am I going to get that? Am I going to get that? Am I going to get there? No. It's gone all the way out for a throw into Valencia on the far side. 10 minutes to go. Still 0-0. And only really that Rivera effort to shout about so far. Really need to improve my creativity. They haven't really created much either, to be fair, and he's crossed that straight into the side netting and out for a goal kick. Both teams struggling here. Let's pull through to Madran. Oh, he's gone for the worldie. I don't know how close that was. Is that similar to Sterling's effort in the previous game, where it was actually very close, or was it a long way away? Not that far away. About a foot and a half or so from giving Valencia a rather stunning 1-0 lead. Still, though, as we are now just 2.5 minutes away from half-time, 0-0. Valencia with a throw right in the corner. Jose Galla didn't have many options there. Oh, what a cross that is. Get it away. Rico Henry flicks it on for a throw in a very similar position on this side. Pinning me in here, Valencia, at the end of the half. Although Rico Henry's intercepted that. But that'll be another Valencia throw, will it? No, that'll be mine. Okay. Now, will we actually get the chance to go up the other end? Or will the referee blow his half-time whistle before I get the opportunity to get it towards their goal? Yeah. Alright, it's going to blow his whistle before I get a chance to get towards their goal. 0-0 at half-time. A couple of opportunities each, but nothing really too obvious. A goal-scoring chance, apart from maybe the Rivera one, where perhaps I could have finessed it into the bottom corner. But I'm confident that we can at least get a draw out of this and put ourselves in a great position for the second leg. But if I can sneak a 1-0 win, then obviously that would be the best thing, and I may even have to bring on Jamie McLaren to try and do that, because if anyone's got a goal in them, it would probably be him. Camacho, nice ball down the channel. Really nice ball through the channel to Madran, whose shot knocks Hall off his feet. Wasn't that well hit or that hard a shot to save. Oh, Abdenal with a header wide of the target. Valencia starting the second half, the better side. Will that last, though? I hope not. They did have me pinned in at the end of the first half, but I would like to keep them out, if possible. I'm going to have to go out wide here to Roussillon, who does have a decent finish in his locker, should the opportunity arise, but I'm going to pull this back, and Tyler Brown gets it under control, but can't turn. That just hit Paredes, and has bounced away, and Naranjo will just get rid of it, unless Rico Henry can win that header, which he has done. Great footwork from Tyler Brown. We'll look for Vieto. Nearly reached him, but didn't quite. Still 0-0, 10 minutes into the second half. Corner for Valencia. And, well, Brown's actually knocked that down into the path of their man in the middle. If it weren't for the block from Eric Dyer, that might have been 1-0 Valencia. They've made a change. Catavia's come on, and he's taken this corner, in fact. And it's a good whip. Keeper's come and caught well. I'm going to bowl this out. He has got a long throw on him. I think Vieto just let that hit him in the face rather than actually taking a proper touch. Can we turn inside the defender? No. Perhaps a little bit ambitious to try that. Tropy will keep it in, though, and it kicks it straight against Vieto. Ball just seemingly attracted to him right now and just bouncing off him rather than him taking a touch ever. I think Jamie McLaren might be coming on sooner rather than later. I'll drop Vieto to Cam and take Tyler Brown off and then bring Jamie McLaren on to play in that striking role. I'm going to make the change now. They've got a free kick here in a very dangerous position, actually. We'll swap those two around. Take Brown off. His stamina is pretty poor, as you can see anyway. And do I bring on Murphy? No, we'll leave the rest of the side as is. Less than half an hour to go here, but this is going to be a great position for a free kick. The ball got a circle drawn around it rather than just the half semicircle for some reason. Cartavia with the effort. That needed saving. Pretty sure that was destined for the top corner. A quality save from the youngster. Great angle for it as well. Was that on target? It probably was going to hit the post, but whether it would have hit the post and gone in, or hit the post and come out, or hit the post and gone wide, don't know. Really good delivery again, but Rivera does well to win that header, and Vieto looking to race away to get onto it, but Jose Gaia picks up the loose ball. Vieto wins it, but can't keep it in. Oh, come on. Big 25 minutes here. It's Pekwak there. Out to Cartavia. Oh, the cross is great. Rivera nearly heads that in his own net, but good defending to get in the way and stop Naranjo at the back post, just turning that home for a simple goal. Similar sort of cross and potential finish that saw Manchester City get their goal against us in the last episode. Tropy into Santi Mina, who's come on here and gives Valencia the lead. A really nice finish from Santi Mina. That's a kick in the teeth. I don't know as we deserve to go behind, but nobody really picked him up there from that corner. That one drop of the shoulder worked him the space, and it's a really good finish. Got to hold my hands up. Really accurate finish into the bottom corner. We trail in Valencia. Vieto into Jamie McLaren. Can he get past the man? I'm trying. Tony Janczka with me. Into Eric Dyer. Oh, straight at Matthew Ryan. Good opportunity that, actually. Well worked, but unfortunately it had to be Eric Dyer that was on the end of the chance. But here's Jamie McLaren. Can he get past Janczka this time? No. Shooting against him into Luciano Vieto. His shot also blocked. Paredes looking through to McLaren again. Spins well, but there's a number of defenders there. He ends up on the floor in a heap, and Camacho brings it away. Valencia have been good. I don't know as they deserve the win, but they definitely deserve something out of it. I think a draw would be a fair result on the balance of play, but don't tell me they're going to hold it in the corner this early on. Really? With 12 minutes to go, you're going to hold it in the corner? Is that going to be a thing? Apparently it's going to be... No, it's not going to be a thing. They're going to, actually, very nearly take a 2-0 lead. I don't know why Rico Henry decided to jump at that and just leave the ball and not actually take a touch. That could have been disastrous for the overall picture of the tie had they scored a second there. Here's Rivera. We'll go through the gap to Vieto. And Jamie McLaren is there. Oh, but I can't turn past Abdenor. Good defending from Valencia again. I think we might lose this, but we still have the second leg to come in 3 or 4 weeks' time, where I do fancy us with my strongest possible 11 to get a comfortable result back at the Abbey Stadium. Martin Montoya, oh what a ball, to Santi Mina. Oh, he's gone for the first time shot. If that had gone in, then, I mean, I could only hold my hands up and say, fair play, great goal, fantastic win for Valencia, but it didn't go in. McLaren could dink this. Vietto's in behind. Luciano Vietto, oh no, I tried to flick the ball past Montoya and his turn at the same time read the move, and there's the final whistle. It's defeat at the Mestalla in Spain for Cambridge United, but plenty of positives to take from that game and plenty of faith in the first team to be able to get the result in the second leg. No change in the league table today, of course, having only played in the FA Cup and the Champions League. We'll have a look and see if the FA Cup... Well, I'll advance as far as the next game, and then we'll see if the FA Cup draw has been made, actually, for the next round. Our manager rating at present is 80, and we'll actually have a quick look to see what we're doing with regards to the objectives from the board. But has the next FA Cup game been drawn? I don't think so, because I haven't had an email about prize money yet. And it hasn't been drawn yet, no. So we have Middlesbrough and Manchester United tomorrow, then Leicester and Valencia, although there may be an FA Cup game drawn this weekend here on the 13th. If there is, then I'll be pretty devastated, because I wanted to play my full first team against Valencia, and to be fair, I probably will, and still play a reserve side in the FA Cup. But we have to wait and see. There's no point jumping to conclusions and just presuming that something's going to happen until it actually does. Youth development, still need to grow one, or sign one youth academy player assigned to midfield. Well, basically just need to do both of those. We've signed one crucial player in a forward position. That was Neymar, of course. 10% stadium increase, rephrase that, increase in season ticket holders with regards to the stadium capacity of 10%. That we'll find out at the end of the season. Long term, we've already achieved by increasing the club's worth. They want me to win the league title, we are top. They want us to reach, they want me to win the FA Cup. We're currently in the round of 16, although we're now through to, we're in the round of 16. It was the round of 16 we played against Valencia in the Champions League, wasn't it? We're in the round of 16 now of the FA Cup as well. And again, they want me to reach the final of the Champions League, and we're in the round of 16, although 1-0 down from that first leg. What does my youth setup look like right now? I don't have anybody... nobody's out scouting. That would be why I haven't been receiving any options for players. Let's send you out for 9 months, and let's send you out for 9 months as well. I'll send you to Spain. And actually, I can probably, considering we're not going to be using any more of the transfer budget, hire another scout to go and find me someone else. Let's send you to Brazil. We'll see if we can find a young Brazilian talent. And then we might be able to achieve a couple more of those board objectives. So I'd like to get, hopefully, my highest ever managerial rating finish this year in this save. I think, what was it in the Napoli one? 84 at the end of Season 1? I think that was the highest that I've ever had. So the aim is to win everything here with Cambridge, apart from the Football League Cup, because I'm already out. And fingers crossed, get a massive managerial rating boost as well. But that's going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Do drop the video a like if you enjoyed, of course. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. And I'll see you next time.